One in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go through the snow here in Landover. This return. The 25-yard line, decent field position as this game gets going. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Ball
7.
on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. A fake to Walker, and now Mahomes. That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. He gets 3. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
So too soon, apparently, to worry about going for 2, even after the penalty. So this one will come from the 10.
Kick is good. Makes the score. Chiefs 7. Cowboys nothing.
So now it's Buckner following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Nico Remigio to bring it back. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Now a pitch to Walker. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
24-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down. They're indeed going. That is intercepted.
Mahomes' pass intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A run once more with Blue. He's to the 10. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Chiefs 7. To kick off for the Cowboys.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
3rd down, 3 to go. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Patrick Mahomes sack. A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 4th down coming up. Here's Mahomes. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Snow has started to fall ahead of this drive. On the ground, it's Blue. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboy. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Remigio now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
On first down, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got it.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Third and a long way to go.
A loss of 6 yards. It's third down. Third and long.
Motion man is Rice. Third and long for Mahomes. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Brings up fourth down.
Mahomes to throw it on fourth down. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession